Don't understand the story of Yakuza 5? Okay, I'll explain it to you. It's very simple. It's very simple. So, the... By the way, anyone who's not played 5 yet, close your ears for a few moments. So the chairman of the Omi Alliance finds out he has cancer, but he's not sure who among his lieutenants can take his place. So he arranges for a test to see which one of them comes out on top, and also kind of teach them the values they need to become good chairmen. And he does this by kidnapping Goro Majima and faking his death, knowing that that's going to draw out Saejima, who will want to find out what happened to his sworn brother. Saejima, and it will also draw out Kiryu, who's hidden away because of the whole Haruka business. That will lead him into a confrontation with his lieutenants, whose names I do not remember. I'm very sorry. It's Watase and the other guy. Watase and the other guy. I think it's Watase. Don't quote me on that. Katsuya, thank you, Fatki. And in the process of this conflict, he will expose to them that none of them are at the level where they can take his place. And therefore he's going to, I think, shoot them to show them that they need to get better and get stronger. Or cooperate more between themselves. While all this is happening, Haruka wants to become an idol, and Kiryu doesn't want to stand in the way of her dreams, so he goes, you know, leaves Okinawa and builds a different life for himself, because he knows that if people realize that she was raised by Yakuza, she will be discriminated against. Even though she ends up just saying that she was raised by Yakuza, so... hold on. Oh, beautiful. So we've covered Kiryu, Saejima, Majima, the Omi guys, Haruka. How does Akiyama fit into all this? He doesn't really... He doesn't really. Oh, and we've not even talked about Shinada yet, who definitely does not fit into this at all. Akiyama's just, I don't know, he has a new branch of his business in Sotenbori, and he goes there and he sees Haruka on the street or something. And he's like, hey, do you need me to fight bosses and stuff? And she's like, yeah, sure. And Shinada... Oh, I forgot about Daigo. Yeah, he's just there. I forgot about Daigo. Daigo disappears in Fukuoka, where Kiryu is hiding. Because he knows that he's going to get betrayed by someone inside the Tojo clan, and he knows he needs time to plan a counterattack or something. He tells the local Yakuza patriarch about this. And he doesn't really do anything about it. Because he also wants to disband his Yakuza family. Which he ends up not doing, I think. Because Kiryu convinces him not to do it because his guys need him too much or something. And Daigo, meanwhile, goes to Nagoya, where a washed-up, disgraced baseball athlete is working as a reviewer of escorts, which is an interesting concept. And he goes there because as a child he saw him play baseball real good, and that inspired him to become the chairman of the Chojo clan or something. Even though when we first see Daigo in Yakuza 2, he doesn't really want anything to do with them. But he decides to just fuck it, let's go and save you from the guys who are trying to take you down. Oh, there's Baba as well. I forgot about that part. Baba, I think, is also being operated by the Omi chairman. To get it's part of his plan to get Saejima involved, to get Saejima out of prison. But then he also almost shoots Haruka, but then he decides not to because it would be wrong, I think. And then Shinada says, okay, but I still gotta beat you up. Just because, you know, you thought about doing it. So now I'll beat you up so that you don't even think about doing it next time. And it all comes together in Haruka's concert. Meanwhile, the Omi guys attacking Kamurocho for some reason. Yeah, it's a very simple story, Phoenix. I don't know what your problem is. Extremely straightforward. Did I forget anything? I think that's pretty much everyone. Oh, I forgot about the most important character. Who turns out to be who this is all in practice done for. Hold on. We'll continue after this. Shinada's part is just Shinada Gaiden. Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, I know I missed some chat. I just really had to think. But yeah, it turns out that Aizawa, who was, mind you, in the Chojo clan, he's been trying to prove himself. And I think maybe you also find out that the Omi chairman wanted him to prove himself, and that's why he shot all those other guys. Anyway, him and Kiryu have a fight in Tojo HQ after he kicks the ass of everyone else in the Tojo clan, apparently. And Kiryu beats him up and then collapses in the street, and that's the end. That's the end of that. Because the actual ending is 6? Yeah, pretty much. Man, even just thinking about all that just makes me made me tired.